Well, the Republican refrain is quite familiar. These tax increases will cause economic devastation, a recession, millions of lost jobs. Is that today's fiscal cliff? No, actually, that's the Republicans in opposing the Clinton-era tax increases, 1993, opposed by every Republican. Did their predicted doom and gloom come true? Well, kind of not, actually. We balanced the budget, we paid down debt, and we had 3.8% unemployment, while the millionaires and billionaires were paying a slightly higher rate of taxes. Fast forward to today's debate. Restore the Clinton-era tax rates to millionaires and billionaires. Republicans have dusted off the 90s rhetoric. Economic collapse, devastation, at least 700,000 jobs. The job creator, millionaires and billionaires, they're living on the edge. They have no discretionary income. Any modest increase in taxes to them will stop them from making productive, job-creating investments, like the hundreds of millions of dollars they spent on super PACs in the last election to try and elect a president and a Congress that'll bend to their will and lower their taxes even further while cutting middle-income families' programs that are essential, like Social Security, student financial aid. Now, after their impassioned defense of tax breaks for millionaires and billionaires, the Republicans do have a second priority. They're not a one-note party, so I've got to give them credit for that, and that is to somehow kill Social Security, which they've never supported. They think it makes people lazy. Well, they're a millionaire and billionaires don't ever expect they'll need it, so they don't care. And under the guise of deficit reduction, the Republicans are saying, well, we've either got to privatize Social Security, we've got to increase the retirement age, or we've got to reduce the already inadequate COLA that seniors get. Let's chain the CPI. That's their refrain. We must cut entitlements. Well, guess what? Social Security has never contributed 1 penny to the deficit or the debt of the United States of America. It is a program which pays for itself. So why this single-minded focus on cutting Social Security? Yeah, it does have a projected problem of about 23% to pay full benefits starting in 2036. So yeah, there's a long-term problem, but actually that's quite easily fixed. All we have to do is close the tax loophole, and maybe we agree there. Here's a loophole I'd like to close. Why does a millionaire pay 1/10 the rate of taxes to Social Security of a cop on the beat, or a soldier in the field, or a teacher in the classroom? I don't know. That's what the law says. Well, how about we lift the cap and have the millionaires and billionaires pay the same percent of their income to Social Security as cops and teachers and soldiers in the military? Seems fair to me. There's a loophole we could close, and that would give Social Security assets adequate to pay 100% of benefits for at least 75 years into the future, as far as the actuaries will guarantee. So there's a loophole we can agree on, closing, hopefully. But they are going to have to give up on this lame argument that somehow making millionaires and billionaires pay taxes at the rate of the Clinton era when we had record low unemployment will hurt our economy.
The chair will recognize the gentleman from Michigan, Mr. Walberg, for 5 minutes.